So I am totally stoked about this episode. I've been wanting to do it for a really, really long time. But just conceptually, it never came to fruition until recently. So what you're going to learn in this episode, it's literally going to blow the lid off of things on Facebook for you, because what I'm doing in this episode is I'm not reinventing anything. I am just updating a system that everyone is very familiar with on Facebook. And if you adapt what you've been doing to this new system, you are going to see dramatic results. So guys, enjoy. Welcome to the Network Marketing Made Simple podcast. I am Scott Aaron, and each and every week I am going to come to you with simple, short, and powerful tactics and tips on what you can do each day, each week, each month, and each year to grow your network marketing business, income, and team. And just remember, network marketing is not easy, but it can be made easy with simple steps to bring you the success that you truly deserve. Welcome to episode 49 of the Network Marketing Made Simple podcast. But as always, before we get into today's episode, if you are a returning listener, welcome back. So grateful to have you here. If you're a brand new listener, welcome. And if you are a network marketer and you're listening to this and you still have yet to get onto LinkedIn to start prospecting people for your opportunity and still closing them on your product, good, or service, then head over to www.scottaaron.net so you can learn more about me and what I do for network marketers using LinkedIn, but also scheduling a free 15-minute coaching call with me. So that's www.scottaaron.net. Hit schedule a call with Scott, book a time, and I'd love to talk to you. So in today's episode, which I am so fired up about, I've been wanting to do this episode for so long, because in being a network marketer, but network marketing professional and coach and trainer, everyone has been following, I feel, the same system for years. So a little bit of backstory. This system is called the 10-4-1. It was created and developed and implemented by an incredible internet marketer by the name of Kurt Malley, who owns Black Box Networking, Black Box Entertainment. He is a unbelievable internet marketer, and he created this back in about 2007, 2008, when Facebook really was in the infancy stage as far as really putting themselves out there where people can generate income on there, especially for network marketing. Now, for those that don't know what the 10-4-1 is, it represents 10 posts per week on Facebook that have nothing to do with your opportunity, 4 posts that somewhat have to do with your opportunity, and 1 post that is all about your opportunity. So, again, 10 posts that have nothing to do, your life, 4 posts that somewhat have to do, you're kind of dripping on it, you're kind of beating around the bush, so to speak, about your opportunity or product, maybe showing a picture of your product label with your finger covering it. And number 1, your big post that's all about it is either a rank advancement, which the only people that know what that rank advancement is are those that are in your company, and a before and after, which basically is just going to bring product users. Now, did this work back in the day? Yes, 100%. It worked beautifully. But as social media has advanced, so has the means and the ways to use these platforms. But some people have not. They're still using the same old system for the last 10 years or so. And again, it may work for some people. Now, in the beginning, I will state this. In the beginning, when you first start network marketing and you start following the 10-4-1, no matter how you use it, it will give you traction for a couple weeks. And then you'll have some dribs and drabs, but eventually you're going to come to a screeching halt. But What I am prepared to do for you guys today is to give you a revamped version. Now, again, the way that I train people, the way that I do everything, I am a suggestive leader. I am a suggestive coach. I am never going to tell you what you have to do. I'm going to make suggestions of what I feel could really benefit you. So, now, let's redo this. The 10 posts that are not related to your opportunity at all. So here are 5 things to post about 2 times per week. 2 posts should be your kids or fur babies. 2 posts should be your spouse, a selfie, or your significant other. 2 posts should be food, real food, not your product or whatever you're selling. It should be like a real meal, something that you cooked, going out to dinner, whatever, real stuff, people that real people want to see. 2 life pictures. It could be you on a lunch break. It could be you just driving in your car, you getting a coffee. Show your life. And 2 question picture posts. So a great thing to post. I just got a crock pot. Any great recipes? You are going to get some engagement. It's that time of year. It's almost summer. Ice cream is back on the rise. What's your favorite flavor? So 2 kid or fur baby posts. 2 spouse, selfie, or significant other posts. 2 food, real food posts. 2 life posts. And 2 question picture posts. Again, nothing to do with your opportunity. Now, the things that somewhat have to do with your opportunity. These are going to still be nothing to do with your opportunity because you have to realize that why people are on Facebook. They're not on there for business. They're there for personal use. So you have to play into what other people want to see, not what you're told to post. So you have to, again, put yourself in the shoes of the end user. What do they want to see? So here's your 4. You're going to do 2 Facebook Lives. 1 Facebook Live is going to be about a passion of yours outside of your opportunity. So knitting, cooking, traveling, music, pictures, whatever it is, photography, whatever you're passionate about, once a week you're going to do a Facebook Live on it so you can draw in other people that are also passionate about that. The second Facebook Live is going to be an interview. It could be a business coach, a friend, a family member, a mentor, a client, a teammate. Tap into other people's networks that don't know who you are by interviewing other people. And again, the best interviews are the ones that have nothing to do with your opportunity. Real talk, real conversations, real advice, real things given to your network. So 2 Facebook Lives, 1 solo, 1 interview. Now, 2 vulnerability posts. And again, if you listened to episode 48, which I highly encourage you to do, where I went over earlier this week how to get a new enrollment, one of those things on Facebook that you should do is a vulnerability post, sharing a struggle, sharing a triumph, sharing a bump in the road, sharing real vulnerable and weakened situations where you were able to get stronger and overcome will draw people into what you're doing. So 2 vulnerability posts, 2 Facebook Lives, 1 interview, 1 solo about a passion that you have outside of your opportunity, and 2 vulnerability posts that show you being a real human being. Maybe a triumph of being a mom or a dad, something you had to overcome, because other people will resonate and relate to you and your message. Now the 1, your transformation. Because again, what you guys have to remember, if you go and look at your engagement of transformations that you guys have posted of people from your team, the only people that are engaging with them are people from your team. But here's the deal. If you start posting your transformation, and I'm not talking just your physical transformation, your emotional transformation, your spiritual transformation, your monetary transformation, and you rotate those 4 once a week, you are going to draw people into what you're doing. Because you have to remember that the people that you are friends with, quote unquote, on Facebook, they care about one person and one person only, and that's you. They don't care about Joe Schmo, who they've never met, even though they've lost 150 pounds. They want to see what it's done to you physically, spiritually, emotionally, and monetarily. So those are 4 different types of transformations that you can rotate and post about every single week, every single month, every single year. So that, my friends, is the new and improved, revamped, and updated 10-4-1 posting system. So guys, I hope this was helpful. I hope you took a lot away from it. And I hope, as I've made the suggestions of what to do, you do everything or you start applying things little by little, because you will see a change in this. Trust me. So enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Have you ever thought about starting your own podcast? When I was trying to get my podcast, Success Made Simple, off the ground, I had so many questions. How do I record an episode? Where do I find background music? How do I get my show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all the other places that people like to listen? Where do I find advertisers? The answer to every one of these questions is really simple: Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, distributing, and monetizing your podcast. And best of all, it's 100% free and 100% ridiculously easy to use. For me, I wanted to do something quick and simple, and if I have a thought in my mind, I can do a mini cast that's 8 to 10 minutes, or even invite a guest on to do one with me. So if you've always wanted to start a podcast, go to anchor.fm/start to join me and the diverse community of podcasters already using Anchor. That's anchor.fm/start, and I can't wait to hear your podcast. So again, thank you so much for checking out today's episode. And if you can go over to Apple Podcast or iTunes and leave me a 5-star rating, write a review, and share this with anyone that you feel could benefit from this, I would be so grateful. And again, if you would like to learn more about LinkedIn and how I can personally assist you in growing your network marketing business, head over to www.scottaaron.net and schedule a free 15-minute coaching session with me today. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time.